All right, as you can see, this right here is just about done. This has kicked my butt back here because of all the rusted screws. And luckily, that one LT1 gave me a good idea to go get some stainless screws to put in there instead, because that light, I could not reuse any of them because, well, this is what's left of that backing plate. Well, let's just say everything was fused together. I think this one was okay. The red on this side, I think, had one that was not wanting to come out. This also has a crack all the way down through here, so I'm gonna put a piece of tape kind of right there until I can get a better light to put on there. It sucks because that lens is a really good color. It's really vibrant, but it's got a crack. Whenever I tightened all the screws down, it's separated and you could see behind it, so it's not good. So I'll probably go ahead and get a piece of tape for this one too, even though I think that I can't even feel that one, so that one will probably be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna demonstrate this with the wiring here. I'll just go ahead and turn the ambers on. This is why I have it set up this way, why I have those connections the way that they are. So the master's on. You can see right now it is strobing, and same with the red. So you can see the red strobing too, but we're going to turn the lights off while I switch these wires. It's also another thing I did with this bus that I'll get to here in a moment, but I'm going to talk about the wires here. So you can see right here, it gives you a little guide. White is the ground, so we're not going to change that, but red is a steady burn and blue is a strobing. So this yellow wire here is for the show me flasher. This is what I want to be the steady burn. This other one, this is for this black with the yellow stripe. This is for the warning lights. So if I'm gonna put my phone down and swap these two. Sorry, I forgot I was still zoomed in. I'm gonna put my phone down and swap these two real quick, and I will show you the difference. All right, so now the warning lights are hooked up to the steady burn, and the show me's are hooked up to the strobe. And of course, I don't have the show me flasher installed yet, but I have all the wiring ran. So now, if I turn on the light up here, we'll zoom back in there. You can see it is the steady burn. So if you want to know what the difference is, I'll show you here. That's the strobing, and this is a steady burn. So try and get that kind of as best as I can. But all the warning lights are changed over now. I just got to put those back in there, and I'm afraid I might have wallowed the holes a little big for the screws, so I might have to get a size up for the screws, but that was the only way I was going to get them things out of there. So I'm tired. That wore me out. There is also another change here, and I've already tested it. That does work. We'll talk about it. Come back up here. I put the strobe light from 97 onto here, and I put the old strobe light from here onto 97. I did not wire that one up. So that's just, I mean, I left everything easily accessible. I just didn't hook it up because that one's about to get sold soon. More than likely, whoever's going to buy it's not going to want to really, it's not going to need the strobe light. But if it does end up going to an enthusiast, it's got 2 screws in it. It's got 2 wires, same color wires, everything. Just got to connect the wires and be good to go. So it should be a pretty easy process there. I got to close that roof hatch. I got to remember to do that. I got to clean all this up and put my lights in here. Clean all this crap up. If you want to know what size screws to get for these warning lights, I'm going to redo all the screws on all these backlights here too, the tail lights and everything. because they were the same way and they were a pain in the butt whenever I did them. And I think some of them are actually missing. I don't think I actually ended up being able to put all the screws back in them. So this is what I got from Menards. It's $5, I think. $5-6, something like that. So size 10 by 3/4 inch. I just took one of the screws out of the front, and I still need to put one in there to replace it. But took one of the screws out of the front, took it to Menards with me, and just looked at it and made sure it was what I needed, and I got the right screws. Because you can see all new screws in here, because these lights didn't come with any, so that'll be good. I need to, whenever I put all these taillights and stuff in, I never did the heat shrink on the butt connectors or anything, because I was like, oh, I don't need to. But now that I see how things work, I'm like, yeah, I probably should. So whenever I take those lights out, I'll shrink the butt connectors on them and go from there. But yeah, so it looks like a mess, but I promise it's not. There's my diagram. That's how I was reading. That made things a lot easier for me to write it down, draw a picture, and know what needs to go where. So it's also very handy having a pickup truck. But anyways, I'm worn out. I am going to clean up, go home, and relax, because it is the weekend, and this is the only thing I wanted to get done this weekend, and I still have most of my Saturday left, so that's nice. You guys will be seeing this after the fact, but oh, there's me. Hello. But I'm very happy with how this has turned out so far. In the next video, whatever it's about, I'll try to remember to show all of this totally, buttoned up, finished, and ready to go. Hopefully we can get that show me flasher installed soon. I need to do a little bit more research on the wiring for the switches and stuff, and do some asking around. But yeah, I guess that'll be about it. Thanks for watching.